Hello, it's Chapman Guitars here at the NAMM Show 2020, 10 years. It's our 10th anniversary, and as you can tell, my voice is already slightly shot, which is no big surprise. Not to you anyway. So, sorry, what have we got? We've got a lot of really cool high-end stuff, which is a bit different for us. We wanted to celebrate the 10 years by doing something that was... Well, basically, 10 years ago, I got given this signature guitar, and it had little financial restraints, and you know, we're going to make a small number of them, so there are some things we can't use on it. And 10 years later, I could do anything I want, and so it's just like the sky's the limit, mega exciting stuff. And so I'm proud to introduce the 10th anniversary limited edition, only made this year, Ml1 Pro X. This is such an honor to be in the position to be able to do this, and it's so exciting. Poplar burl body, Seymour Duncan pickups, hybrid hardware on the bridge, Wilkinson bridge, bird's eye, baked bird's eye. Have you ever seen a baked bird's eye before? You've seen a few of those. Baked bird's eye neck, little Easter eggs. It's got the original Monkey Lord logo on the heel plate. It's got the... I'm keeping this mic stuck to my beard, by the way, so that it doesn't drift off and sound weird, but it's got the original Tremblock logo on the back of the volute, hip shot locking tuners, stainless steel frets, loom inlays. It's such a proud moment, and it's really just celebrating 10 years of Chapman still being around. So, but there are other things too that are particularly cool. For example, let's start this end. 3 guitars from Mr. Robert Scallon. And Rob Scallon, as you know, is an amazing musician. He's horrible though, never hangs around.
I'm just hanging out at the booth and annoying you guys all day.
Do you want to just say 3 words about these guitars? 6, 7, 8.
Well, I was going to say they are awesome, but
right.
6, 7, and 8 also works. Yeah. So
I had Rob in my hotel room last night.
Is it okay if I hijack this?
Yeah. Playing bass on this one. At one point, he played all 3 of them.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is really well. It's really exciting for a lot of reasons. But when we made, geez, look at this thing. And the only difference to this one, once it's in stores, is it's also going to have the fret markers on the higher frets to help you out there. And we originally added that to the first 8 string because if you're, playing extended range and you're looking down like that, the top dots there don't help you too much. So we added it to the fretboard, and we felt it was a pretty cool look. So for the new ones, we're also going to add that to the 6th string to keep the look consistent and help you with those higher frets. But yeah, this is really exciting for so many reasons. The first guitar we made together, the main project was to make an 8 string that was shown in both the way it looks and the way it sounds and the way it plays it's not just for metal. It can do a lot of things. And so when we had that initial idea, we had one in matte black and one with natural wood, and it was a hard decision of which to go because I loved both of them so much, and I especially knew the matte black would be such a cool look. But ultimately I decided to go with the natural wood to further showcase that this is an 8 string that's not just for metal.
Although it looks so metal now.
Yeah. It's real metal, all of these. So now, and so that the matte black kind of communicates that. Also, I wore all black today to take some photos with all the matte black guitars, and then I realized that when I go to NAMM, that's just the uniform. It's like I'm wearing camouflage. No one's noticing that I'm wearing all black at all. Everyone's wearing all black. So anyway, so that's so now we have the 6, 7, and 8. Especially, I think the 6 string looks so cool. We still got a whammy bar, got a Floyd on the 7. And just so excited about him. The matte black version is finally coming out. Yeah. And I'm ecstatic. Okay, that's enough of me taking over. Thanks for everything. Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Robert Scallon. He's a tremendously nice fellow and an amazing musician too. Last night in my hotel room, he played all 3 of these guitars simultaneously. He had one on his lap, one on the floor, and one behind him, and he was playing open chords and then fretting stuff. He's crazy. Anyway, moving along. We're very excited to say that Rabea has just launched some new guitars. So these are the new affordable standard range Rabea models. And what happens is if you twist it like this, Rabea appears. And then he tells you a little bit about them.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm good.
Hey, it's Steve from Boston.
I've got a question for Steve from Boston. If you leave Boston, do you have to change your channel name to be Steve from Illinois or...
Right now I'm Steve from Anaheim.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Steve from Anaheim. Hello. Hello, everyone. And Steve, of course. We love him. Yes, so we're here to talk about the standard range beer guitars.
Well, all of your beer guitars.
Okay, all of them. So this is kind of answering the call of a lot of people that were asking for a more affordable version that's stripped back, and that's exactly what it is. So it's stripped back massively. So we got a veneer top instead of 5mm cap of Canadian maple. By the way, this is a little caveat. This is the wrong colour. It's going to change. It's much grayer in real life.
Just imagine it desaturated.
Yeah, this is a bit blue. It should be grey, so that's one thing to say. But we've got the V2 Henchman pickups, which are really sick. These have been obviously tonally designed by myself and Dave and guys at Chapman, so that's cool. They're both hardtail string throughs, as opposed to the other one, which was a trem and obviously on the hardtail. Super sturdy. And then we've got nickel frets, roasted or baked, depends on where you're from in the world, I guess. Maple fretboard, neck, and then ebony fretboard. Locking tuners, Chapman locking tuners, 3-way coil split, alder body. To be honest, they're really good necks.
They're really good necks.
That's the thing. They're really good necks, and what I really wanted for them to be was solid, giggable, tourable guitars, and that's exactly what they are, with no frills, and that's basically it.
But then, if you wanted all of the frills...
If you want all the frills. Yeah, this is the one I was on about earlier, when I bumped into you. So these have been completely under wraps until today. We've been designing in the background new Pro models because the current Pro models of mine have been a couple of years old now. So these are brand new for 2020. Basically, it's the ML3 base. It's the same shape, same core design with a humbucker and a mini humbucker in the neck. But pretty much everything's changed except the bodywood. So the bodywood is still alder. The top is now Mappa burl, and it's a 5mm cap of Mappa burl, so it's a nice thick piece. The colours between the two, so this is the baritone, this is the standard scale. This is Aerosol Burst, which is named after a level in Dark Souls 3, which if you play Dark Souls or From Software games, you'll know, because I'm a huge fan. And this is Karthus Burst, named after the Catacombs of Karthus, which is what happens after you... yeah, never mind. That's after you kill the Abyss Watchers near the beginning of the game. Anyway... They're hard to kill. Yeah. Anyway, pickups. We've got my brand new bare knuckle pickups silo humbucker in the bridge, and in the neck is my favourite of the mini humbucker that C-Modern can do, which is the Little 59. It's a great pickup. We've still got the 5-way switch with the tone and volume. It's good for blends. This is the Hipshot hardtail on the baritone, but on this one we've added the Scala Vintage Tremolo because it's kind of like halfway between a hardtail and Floyd Rose for me. And I really wanted to make this guitar more lead orientated. Next, stainless steel frets. Still got the double spoon cut bolt on construction, but the neck on the baritone is Wenge, 3-piece Wenge neck, and this is baked or roasted maple, bird's eye maple, fretboard and neck. So that's Wenge fretboard and neck. This is bird's eye maple fretboard and neck. Loom inlays on the side, and then. Yeah, finally you get to the top of the guitar and you've got, on this should be Schala locking tuners. However, on these are placeholder tuners because they didn't have the part in for the prototype. But they are Schala locking. On that, they're Hipshot locking. So you got Hipshot bridge and tuners on that, Schala bridge and tuners on this. I mean, other than that, I would say the neck specs have changed a bit. It's a little narrower at the nut. It's the same width up at the top. So it's kind of what I've coined as Beer's compound neck specs. And really, other than that, I would say that so I only know this in the UK pricing because I'm from the UK, but these are 649, the standards, and these are 1649. So the difference being basically £1,000 gives you the Pro version, but alternatively you could have the standard version. So yeah, I'm pretty lucky and very, very thankful to release 4 models this year. Thank you, Chapman. Rob.
Thank you, Rabea, for being my best mate and my son's godfather, and selling loads of guitars, and making a great computer game with us recently.
Oh yeah.
That was fun. Yeah. Do you want to know anything else? I've never been to Boston, have I? I've been to Boston once.
Have we?
I think.
Come to Boston, I'll give you the royal tour.
You give us the royal tour.
You'll arrive on board, you'll leave a man.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for coming and checking out Chapman Guitars' secret invite-only room. And we will see you soon. Take it easy, chappers and Rabeeble.
Out.
Out. Out. Out.